So what I found really valuable about this conference so far, first of all, is I think the intimacy of it. I really enjoy getting to know the people who've put all the time and effort in organising it, and I've enjoyed the discussions, and I have learned some things from it too, from some of the other speakers, and that's ultimately what you want from a conference.
The caliber of the speakers is really awesome. The fellow exhibitors are really great. There's so much information packed into a single day, and I just wish that we could go on for much longer.
Too often people come to conferences, they'll take away some interesting insights, but then they won't act on them. They won't feel brave enough. Can I make some change when I get back? And that's the one thing that I would urge people, is to go back, be bold, be courageous, try something different.
Being from the higher education space, having the ability to meet other people and see what they're doing really across the world and across Southeast Asia, but also talking to recruiters and understanding how we can better collaborate, because at the end of the day, we all have the same goal.
Well, one of the things that I think is really different about Singapore, and particularly Asia Pacific, for graduate recruitment compared to maybe Europe, is the high adoption of technology. And I think that's so important to understanding how Asia has adopted technology, but then how you use that technology.
What have I most enjoyed? Probably the mix of the people, being able to socialise the night before and then be able to come into a series of really good sessions today. And I think there's been a real willingness to actually discuss stuff. The questions have been good quality, to actually debate a little bit and actually discuss, which is unusual in many corporate conferences.
Unique opportunity to hear from the employer perspective, the student perspective, and from other universities. And to put those three pieces together, I think, is a really unique thing to be able to have.
I particularly really like the Unilever story. I think that's amazing. I wish all my clients could get a snapshot of what the story is, so they could really see the benefits of combining science and technology and helping them make really good recruitment hiring decisions.
I think the APAC region certainly is so fast evolving, so fast growing. Certainly it's almost completely changed in the last 18 months when I was last out here. And that's why this conference is great, to be able to come and really get up to speed and up to date and be able to refresh what we're doing.
Digitalizing, yes, and really putting a lot of importance on data, but also not to lose that face-to-face interaction, which is so important, and to personalize your approach. So finding that right balance, I think, is really important.
We're seeing the center of, economic growth. It's actually moving to the east, and, this is where people are innovating, and this is where there's a large labor force. And so it's being able to keep up with that pace and making sure that we're kind of delivering the type of talent that can really meet recruiters' needs.
Engaging, accessible, and worthwhile.
Curious, innovative, and fun.
Friendly, informative, stimulating.
Energetic, exciting, and game-changing.
Cutting edge, energetic, and thoughtful.
Amazing, really nostalgic, really sad to leave. That's more than 3 words, but I'm really having a great time, so thanks for having me.
We've just opened our first office here in Singapore, and part of the reason for me wanting to come along was to talk to educators, talk to HR leaders, talk to students, and find out what their interests are, what are the things that they're worrying about, what are the things that they want to see improved. And it's been a very fascinating and open set of discussions I've been able to have with all these different types of people, which has helped me in my thinking and planning of how we can contribute something through our office to this region.